Sziasztok! Hi everyone, I'm Sándor. Welcome to another Hungarian lesson. Let's see how to say "get off of me" in Hungarian. I chose this phrase for two reasons. One is that if you translate the Hungarian phrase literally, it sounds kind of funny. But also there are two ways you can use this, and people actually say this, so it's useful. If you happen to know how to say to get off a certain means of transportation, you can kind of figure out how to say get off of me. So to get off in Hungarian is leszállni. Leszállni. Literally, to fly down. I made a video on this quite recently, you can check it out. Now, in order for us to say get off of me, we need to put this verb into the imperative form in you singular. This is a co-verb, meaning it has the prefix le, and in the imperative form, the prefix will come after the verb. So the phrase looks like this. Szállj le rólam. Szállj le rólam. Literally, fly down off of me. In other words, get off of me. Now, a little pronunciation tip with the word szállj. Consonant assimilation happens between the L and the Y sound, and they become a double Y sound. Szállj. Szállj. Now, if I say this phrase with pauses between the words, I will pronounce the double Y. Szállj le rólam. Szállj le rólam. But in everyday speech, if there's a consonant before or after a double consonant, the double consonant becomes a single one. And since in everyday speech we tend to not use pauses, the word le follows szállj immediately, so the double y becomes a single one. Check this. Szállj le rólam. Szállj le rólam. So szállj is the imperative form in you singular of the verb szállni, which means to fly. So this means fly as a command to you. And rólam can mean two things depending on the context. It either means about me or off of me. In this case, it's the latter. So when can you use this? There are two ways. One is when somebody is actually physically on you. So when you have two young sons, they might start fighting either jokingly or seriously. One might jump on the other. So the son who's being jumped on can say, Szállj le rólam! Szállj le rólam! Get off of me. Or if you have a friend who suddenly jumps on your back jokingly, you can say, Szállj le rólam! Szállj le rólam! Maybe he's too heavy. So there's the physical aspect, but this phrase can also mean, leave me alone. So if there's someone bullying you, you can tell him or her, Szállj le rólam! Szállj le rólam! In this case, it means leave me alone. We use this phrase in this context the most. Maybe you're at a party and one of the guys keeps saying negative remarks about you throughout the night. Once you've had enough, you can say, Szállj le rólam. Szállj le rólam. Or, Szállj már le rólam. Szállj már le rólam. Leave me alone already. Adding már to this phrase shows your frustration even more. And if you want to address more than one person, then the phrase looks like this. Szálljatok le rólam. Szálljatok le rólam. Now, since the L and the Y sound are between vowels now, you will always pronounce it as a double Y. Szálljatok le rólam. Szálljatok le rólam. The usage is the same, but now you're addressing at least two people. Like I said, this is in use. Of course, if you want to say leave me alone, there are other ways. I made a video about that a long time ago. But depending on how I feel at the moment, I might use this one. Thank you all for studying with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe. And if you feel like supporting the channel even more, my PayPal information is in the description. See you in the next lesson. Sziasztok! A viszontlátásra!